What's up, folks?
Hey.
Hey. There we go. Everybody feeling good today?
Yeah.
Nice. How's it going?
I'm actually tired.
Oh, tired?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Need motivation.
We got you moving today. Let's see. See if I can share this screen here so you can see the workouts. All right. Look at that. There's some new options up here. All right. Everybody see the workout for today?
Yeah.
All right. Good, good. So, I'm trying to adjust my screen here. So we're going to have that up here. Again, we'll give folks a couple more minutes to get in. It does not change the right way I thought it would. There we go. How's it going? All right. Everybody got their gear? Any modifications we need for equipment or anything today? All right. So if you can, make sure you have an odd object or a dumbbell to work with today. If we do have the dumbbell, it is just going to be a single dumbbell. So just working to get that weight moving for us as we get going. 15 minutes to work through our ceiling fan workout is going to be a lot of fun today. So trying to get as many rounds as we can, keep the high level of burpees coming. With those 8 burpees each time we come to them, we're looking to try to get those done smoothly and consistently. So if that burpee, or if those that number of burpees is going to take you longer than a minute, we want to try to reduce those, trying to get those 8 done in less than a minute if you can. And again, just trying to stay quick with it. I'm going to try to keep the music on my end off today, because last time I got in trouble with the, I guess, the copywriting. So if you guys are available to, go ahead and mute yourself when we get to that point, and then just crank up your own jams to keep you moving. That way we can all enjoy some tunes while we work out, not just listen to me talking to you or too much heavy breathing. So keep that in mind. If you can, pop up some jams behind you, and hopefully you'll still be able to hear me as we get going. So as we're looking at the workout here, you can see the screen. We've got 15 minutes to get through, 20 odd object ground overhead. If you have that dumbbell, looking for something that you can move relatively unbroken for either a clean and jerk or a dumbbell snatch. That's going to be, this dumbbell snatch is going to be the smoothest and fastest way to get from ground to overhead. Then we'll go right into 8 burpees, and then we'll go to 20 odd object overhead reverse lunges. Now, if you need to, if your shoulder's bugging you can't get that overhead position, you can just keep it in the front rack position. It doesn't have to go straight overhead. And for those 20 reverse overhead lunges, it's one arm at a time. So we have that odd object or that dumbbell. We're going to hold that overhead for 10 of those, and then switch for the other 10. If you want to, you can do 10 and 10. If not, you can do 5 and 5, switch it up however you need to, but single arm overhead reverse lunges, or just single arm weighted lunges if you have that weight available to you. And then right into 8 burpees, and then back to the ground to overhead, burpees, reverse lunges, burpees. So any questions on the workout so far? Nope. All right.
With the snatches, are we switching arms each time? Sorry.
Yes. Yes. Alternating for the snatches if you're doing that. If you're doing the clean and jerk, or you want to do that option instead, you can change every 5 reps or 10 reps there. So that's some good question, good options for alternating. I find it easier to alternate on the snatches. It just keeps me consistent so I don't have to break it up. But if you would like to try continuous reps with one hand today, see if that feels a little bit different. There's no requirement for alternating. So good question. All right. I got my pups leading the way over here for our demonstration area. So they're taking over my mat. I'm going to come over and work on some stuff to get us moving. So watch out, girls. Everybody in, everybody feeling good? All right, let's go ahead and get our bodies moving for our workout today. First thing we want to do, just to get rolling, we're going to turn to the side. I want you to try to reach down to the ground and stand back up. Let's just get some toe touches, getting some of that hinging warmed up. Here we go. All right. Everybody move. Cameras. There we go. Connection coming back. There we go. From here, everybody here? Nice. From here, let's go ahead and change that up. I want you to go for a step back lunge. Just stepping gently, touch that knee down to the ground. Nice. I had to move a little bit. My connection was getting a little weak.
I've had a bit of a knee issue this week, so I don't know if lunges are a little bit too much for my knees. Do you have a?
That's all right. What movement feels better for your knees?
I don't know. It's just my knee. One knee in particular has been, you know, like maybe needs some rest.
That's all right. So what we could do? Do you have a chair to sit to?
Yeah.
And we could just do air squats instead of those lunges.
Yeah, I can do squats, I think. Or yeah.
Awesome. If we can't do the squats, we'll make another change quick. All right, folks. From those lunges, watch out, girls. Okay, watch out. Okay. From here, we're going to take a wider stance, working to move the legs a little bit more. I want you to just try to reach back, going for that side lunge, that Cossack squat, taking it to the side. There we go. Again, a little stretch. All right. From here, taking it to the edge. Plank coming for our burpee. Yeah. Push away. Is my connection weak?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take it back down for those scap push-ups. You're still in your plank. There we go. Let me see if this works a little bit better. Take it down from here. All right, scap push-ups working here. From here, we're going to reach over and get some shoulder taps. Nice, getting those shoulder taps. After the taps, let's push those hips up to the ceiling and then reach through for your opposite toe. Trying to extend that down arm as you reach through. Nice. And let's walk it on up. Come on back up to standing. Nice. You know, we got that odd object overhead. If that's going to be tough for you, Joy, we can do Russian twists as well. So you don't have to put any pressure on your knee. That way you don't have to do the lunging or squatting. So we're still able to get some good movement in there in between. So Joy, if that lunge is going to be tough, let's switch it to 40 Russian twists instead of that overhead lunge. If you don't have a problem with that lunge, let's just go work to hold our hand overhead here. Practice that position, finding that stable base that we'll need for our lunges. I'm going to step back, holding that imaginary weight up overhead, alternating my feet. Let's get 6 with your arm overhead on each side. There we go. In there, Fred. Nice. And again, as we're looking at this workout, 15 minutes is a long time, and we're going to be doing quite a few burpees. So we'll get to that movement prep here in a second. From there, let's go ahead and grab our weight for whatever you have available. If you have a lighter weight to practice with, that's a good thing to grab. If not, we can work through our positions for our ground to overhead. The 2 options here, we're going to be touching that weight down, taking it to the shoulder and overhead for a dumbbell style clean and jerk. Let me raise that up a little bit. So again, that would be touch, shoulder, overhead, touch, shoulder, overhead, or we can just go for our snatch, down, and straight up overhead. If you go for the dumbbell snatch, go to keep your hips lower as you get started. Going for that dumbbell clean, we can touch and get that push. That's going to be your option. Let's go ahead and get 5 of those on each arm. Nice. All right. Now we're getting the body moving a little bit. Let's get it moving a little bit more, tossing in the positions for our burpee and getting more control there. Try to use the abs as much as you can on these burpees. Coming down to a plank, we're going to try to get some variation here. I want you to first get 2 push-ups and then 2 times the pop-up. And let's go through that. 2 push-ups, 2 pop-ups with the hips. Man. And roll through 5 of those. Nice. Getting those pop-ups, that's going to help us, again, using those abs to get us ready and stay strong through this 15-minute AMRAP. Nice, nice. Good. Now, we got the shoulders moving a little bit. Let's go ahead and bring it back up to standing. Do a couple more movements just to prime us up. Get some swings across the front. Nice. And if you have something available, it could just be a door frame, cabinet, something to put your hand above your head here. We're going to turn, look away, get a little bit of a chest stretch. Nice. Switching to the other side. Again, working to pull your shoulder down and look over your opposite arm. There we go. Last thing here before we get rolling, I want you to grab that weight again that you have. And let's get that weight in both hands and just work to hang down here at the bottom for a second, pulling the shoulders back and standing up slow. 3 seconds down, 3 seconds at the bottom, 3 seconds to come up. Let's get 5 Kempo deadlifts with your weight. We got a lot of hinging going on today. All right. All right, how you guys feeling? Feeling warm, loose? Waking up a little bit, Charlie? All right. Last thing, we're gonna get those hips moving a little bit more. Again, we got a lot of lunges coming up today. So we wanna make sure the hips themselves feel smooth. So the last thing we wanna do to get moving, reaching down for those toes, pull the hips down, and just sitting down here at the bottom for a minute. Bringing those hips back up. While you're down there in that squat, move around a little bit. 3 to 5 seconds at the bottom, 3 to 5 seconds at the top. And let's do that 6 times. All right. Like I said, getting those hips moving so we can have some good squats. Hopefully that knee isn't bugging you too much down there, Joy. So if you need to, like you said, just take a rest from these deep range motions. The Russian twist is going to be great today. Still get some good ab movement. And really focus today, since we have a lot of burpees, folks. Focus on getting those hips up high and the feet flat underneath you as we're coming up. All right. You guys feeling ready? Ready to get some 15 minutes of fun? Yeah.
No. My
All
knees
right.
hurt too, so I might cut the reps or have to modify it.
If the depth of the lunge is tough, then you can just not touch the ground. If the actual leg movement, this lunge action itself is bugging you, you do like I was suggesting to Joy and go for Russian twists instead of those overhead lunges.
What are the
That way
Russian twists?
So we lean back and just, you can grab your weight or go without weight, kind of like we did in the core finisher last time.
Okay. Cool.
And we'll still keep that at 20 reps there. So you're able to keep that moving. Left and right is 1 though.
Okay.
All right. And I'll slide the screen over. We got our clock ready to go. And again, today I don't have the tunes available. I want to try to make it an easy upload process. So if you can turn up your jams, the clock is going to be right here. And we'll have 15 minutes. Checking the screen here, you can see we've got our 20 odd object ground overhead, 8 burpees, 20 overhead reverse lunges, and 8 burpees. So make sure we're keeping up with those rounds, and gonna have a good accurate count on that. We're looking at this. We can maybe get let's see, 2, 3. Try to get somewhere between 3 to 5 rounds. We're able to keep that going. That's going to be a great way to stay consistent through this 15 minutes. All right, let's grab those weights and get ready to have some fun. All right, here we go. Starting in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Nice, starting with that ground overhead. Again, that can be a clean and jerk or a snatch. There we go, there we go. Nice. As we get these overhead going, make sure we're keeping those hips low when you reach down to the ground. Nice. After the 8 burpees, then we've got 20 lunges or reverse twist, or not reverse, or Russian twist. Nice burpees there, Connor. There you go, Charlie. Work to pull that bicep right by your ear. If it's tough to hold it tight, bring it down to the shoulder. Nice, James. There we go, Joy. Nice. Keep that wide base, working to stay stable on those lunges, keeping the chest and eyes up. Oh yeah, this is gonna get to burning real quick. All right, you guys are doing great. Finishing up that first round, getting into the second round. Nice. If it's seeming tough to move the weight you chose, we can always go a little bit lighter or switch up the reps or range. Find something we can stay consistent. Keep moving. Nice twist. There we go. You got this, Charlie. There you go, Connor. Getting some good work in with that kettlebell, Ethan. Nice. Keep those elbows in tight and try to get down and up quick on those burpees. We can get through them fast. We don't have to think about them. There we go. There we go. Working smooth. Nice, guys. We're 6 minutes in. See if you can hold this pace for the last 9 minutes of the workout. Nice. Stay steady, working your range and your movements the best you can. All right, getting those lungs going. There you go. Nice lunges, Charlie. There we go. Try to limit those breaks in between if you can. Catch a couple breaths, get right to that next section. There we go. There we go. Doing great. Over halfway. 8 minutes in. There we go. There we go. You got this, James. Catch that breath. Big in, and let's get moving. There we go. There we go. Solid squats, Kate. That's it, Charlie. All right, 10 minutes in. We only got 5 to go. You guys are doing great. Let's get through another round or two if we can. There you go. Great burpees there, Joy. There we go, folks. Staying steady. We got 4 minutes to go. Finding that rhythm and sticking with it. Oh man, it's a nice day to get some workout in. Feeling the weather cool enough to go fast and make it burn a little more. You got this, Charlie. There we go, Susie. Way to keep the pace going, folks. All right, we got 2 minutes left. Let's see if we can get through one more round. Get as far as you can here. If you got some gas left, use it to pick up that pace a little bit. Nice work. There we go. There we go. Staying smooth. One minute to go. Get through this next piece. Try to get through another round of burpees if you can. Thirty seconds. Last 30 seconds. Let's see how far we can get. Nice work. Get to that next movement. 8 seconds. 2, 1, and time. Woo! Great work, folks. Great work. Oh, man. Let's catch our breath here for a second. Nice. All right. Awesome job there, folks. That's a tough one to keep you moving. All right. We're going to catch our breath here. And I got a little special surprise extra upper body pump for you. Can't just get out of here with one thing. So we're going to do a nice little 5-minute EMOM in a couple of minutes here once we catch our breath to work with our weight that we have to go for as many strict presses single arm as you can. So that's going to just be a 5-minute AMRAP. You can change hands whenever you want to get as many reps as you can for that single arm strict press on each minute. And as we get started, we're going to begin with 5 hand release push-ups. So we'll have those 5 hand release push-ups, and then you're going to pick up that weight and get moving for that 6 hand release push-ups. So let me give you a quick demo here as we get going. Again, it's just a quick little pump finisher to get us through our day. I've got my weight here. With that weight, hold on, let me pull the camera up a little bit. My dogs are playing in the back. With that weight, again, we're gonna hold it here. Just go for a single arm strict press. I can change hands to the other side and stuff, even though I'll switch 5 or 10. Keep that consistent. And hold on, let me bring it in here. There we go. That connection gets a little weak out there sometimes. All right, so inside demo instead. So again, we got that strict press, AMRAP for 5 minutes. On each minute, we're gonna come down to the ground here and go for, let me see if you can see my hands. Go for hand release push-ups. So if I'm down on the ground, I'm gonna pull those hands up and come up. If the hand release is tough, we can just go for 6 regular push-ups or elevated push-ups if you need to. Something to hold yourself to a challenging standard, but we still get a little bit of a change up in here. How's that sound? All right, so again, nice 5 minutes EMOM. On each minute, we'll do 6 hand release push-ups. With the remaining time in that minute, you're gonna try to get as many single arm strict presses as you can rack up. If you keep that going, we'll just keep that switching. If you got that weight, you can alternate every time if you want, or you can just pump out 5 to 10 and then switch and try to get the same on the other hand. That's the fun part. Choose your own adventure with how you want to complete those single arm strict press. Any questions? No? All right. We got a good little rest here, so let's get ready for that AMRAP. I'll set up the clock again for us. And you'll have that. I'll let you know every minute when we need to get that change going, and you'll be able to see how much time you have left each minute as well. All right, so again, just a 5 minute AMRAP. Every minute on the minute, we'll be doing 6 hand release push-ups. Ready to roll? All right, here we go with our clock, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's get going. 6 hand release push-ups. Nice, work to keep those abs tight as we get that press off the floor, and then coming up with our weight, trying to get that strong press. It doesn't have to be super fast, just go for consistent here. If the weight is light, then try to go a little bit quicker. If not, we'll keep it moving. There we go. Nice. And you guys can do that too as well. Change up their position. You want to do Z press, going from seated, standing, whatever's going to challenge you, and then switching whenever you need as well. All right, we got 10 seconds left. We're going to come back down and get those 6 hand release push-ups in 3, 2, 1, push-ups. Oh yeah, starting to feel the pump up. Nice, and then back to those strict presses. Keep that elbow in tight. Try not to let the hand get facing out. Palm near your ear. Reaching straight up. Nice. Like the barbell Z press there, Mo. Nice. Eight seconds, getting ready for those push-ups again. In 3, 2, 1, hand release push-ups. Nice. Again, work to keep those abs tight. Try to let only the chest touch when we're getting down there. Oh, yeah, there's a quick burner. We're feeling it starting to add up. In some strong position here. Nice. Keep those elbows in tight. Feel like you're pointing your thumb back to get that reach up overhead. All right, 6 seconds to go. Back to our push-ups coming up in 3, 2, 1, push-ups. Oh, yeah. Oh, getting some pump on. Nice job, nice job. Work through as many of those presses as we can now. Good. They may slow down. That's okay. Just try to keep it even. 5 seconds coming back to our push-ups. 2, 1. Let's get them. 6 hand release push-ups. All right. There we go. Getting through them. Last chance you got to rack up some of those presses. Nice work. There we go. There we go. Last 10 seconds. 2, 1, and time. Great job, folks. Woo! That was a nice little finisher for us. Again, still able to get some good strength work in, even with limited equipment and space. Again, we just keep simple things like that going, be able to make it through. And hopefully you guys saw your emails from us this week. We're starting back with our phase 1 reopening the 26th. And by all means, let us know any questions or concerns you have about that so we can make this a great transition and try to get some folks back in. We're still going to be doing Zoom classes through phase 1 as well. So you'll be able to keep doing this if you're not quite ready to get back to the gym yet. So great job. We're doing the best we can and still able to keep that fitness going. So it was awesome having you guys in this evening. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves if you want to. We can hang out for a little bit. Anything else you guys want to see from the Zoom classes or something you feel like would be fun to add, or any ways that I can do this a little bit better, let me know.
That was great. I got a good workout. Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks.
Will the Zoom classes be at the same time as they are now?
As far as I know, yes. I think we're still going to have same times. We may add another time frame if we need to, but again, that's all up to you guys, what you want to have, and we're going to try to accommodate y'all the best that we can. So again, making those options available so we can still get the fitness in through all this weirdness.
Cool.
Thank you,
Awesome work.